We not here for a long time. We just here for a good time. Okay. Um. Hey y'all. Hi. um. Welcome. It's your girl Ness of Glamour by Ness, and welcome to my cozy corner here on YouTube, where beauty meets real life. So settle in and let's glow together, guys. Let's go together. Today is day 23. I'm very proud of myself because I literally just got home not too long ago, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to get in bed right now. But I'm also hungry, so I'm warming up my food. And I'm like, let me do this live really quickly. So we're not here for a very long time. We are just here for a good time. But as you all know, I am discussing my 60-day manifestation cleanse, and today's topic will be about being anchored in action. Being anchored in action. You have to decide. Okay, I don't want to babble because I don't want to burn my food, but you do have to decide that you're going to take action. And on God, taking soul aligned action takes dedication. Are you ready to dedicate yourself to what you are manifesting? Are you taking soul aligned action by doing the very thing that will put you in alignment to receive and to honestly let go of the things that you say aren't serving you, you know? So, what does that look like? Taking daily soul soul aligned actions. The first word that comes to mind is discipline. And the second word that comes to mind is consistency. And the baseline for that is boredom. I'm cooking. The fact that I have to sit here and rush through, well, I'm not rushing, but boredom. We live in a society that's a now society. And a lot of the times, because we want things to happen right now, we miss on the part of doing the work and doing something repetitively every day when you don't feel like it, when you're sick, when that is everything that's going against you is telling you you can skip this day. And I'm guilty of it. It is the very thing, the very action that you need to take, or the very task that you need to complete. You need to take action in doing so, even when you don't feel like it, even when you don't want to, even when you feel the needle isn't moving fast enough or at all. And that is what taking soul aligned action every day. It's deciding when that alarm goes off. The easiest example to use is the gym. For me, you know, choosing a day to record my beauty videos. It doesn't matter what's going on, how it's going on, or why it's going on. I need to be dedicated and have a system in place to execute, right? And so, how does fear based hesitation shows up, and how do you override that? Well, my response would be, it's your thoughts. I talk, throughout throughout all of my lives, up until this one, the incredible book by Mel Robbins called The 5 Second Rule. And it literally, when she discusses, it literally takes you 5 seconds to talk yourself out of whatever it is that you're doing. Just 5 seconds. That's it. Okay. So that's how fast you get to decide whether you're in alignment or whether you're not. Okay. And so, how does that show up? Well, the alarm goes off. You know, you have to get up and hop out the bed and get ready for the gym, and you hit the snooze button. Or you told yourself that you were going to read for an hour, but you decide to, at, let's say, 5 p.m., and 5 p.m. comes around and you were scrolling through social media, and you continue to scroll through social media. And before you know it, it's 5:30. Before you know it, it's 5:45. Before you know it, a whole hour done went by and you didn't do the very task that you said you were going to do. Okay. That happened to me actually yesterday. And it ended up backing me up so bad where I decided I got home early from work and I was going to give myself an hour from 4:30 to 5:30. It perfectly aligned, but I didn't start my task that I needed to do until 6. And that pushed me back because there were things that popped up that I didn't realize were going to pop up because I had to edit a video and it took me a lot longer than I anticipated. And so I ended up going to bed a lot later than I anticipated, which then, rippled into me actually getting up but not making it to the gym. That's how fast that happens, y'all. And when I tell you that battle, that inner battle is real, that inner battle is real. Okay. And so essentially the connection between confidence and movement is deciding. That is how you manifest. You have to decide to be joyful. You have to decide to be intentional with what it is that you want to do and will do with your objective, your goal, whatever it is that you're manifesting, whatever it is that you're letting go. Like with this cleanse, I had to be very intentional about. I feel like my mirror is like cloudy. I'm saying mirror, but it's my camera. But I had to get intentional with this cleanse and really let go of what. And even though I completed this cleanse back in September, I'm still working through some things and realizing which this process of going live for 30 days is very cathartic for me because I have to remind myself of my why. That connection between confidence and movement is deciding, and you're reaffirming yourself to getting it done, getting it done. And so you have to become an active participant in your manifestation. So for 60 days, I had to show up. And so I told myself, if I can show up for 60 days consecutively, then I can do anything I set my mind to. And so that's why, even though I was very hesitant in the beginning, I am going to dedicate myself to going for another 30 days because with this 30 days, I literally miss some days. I miss some days. I miss some days, and I'm like, but it's not as hard as I'm making it out to be. I just have to decide to do it, right? You have to decide. And the one anchor in action that I have been implementing is the Mel Robbins 5 second rule. If you don't have that book, I wish I had it here so I can show y'all. Get it. It's not on audiobook, and I love that she did put it on audiobook, but I'm kind of like salty that she didn't put it on audiobook. But that book is phenomenal and it's an easy read. So do yourself a favor, do the damn thing, and become anchored in action. My God, today. And honestly, I didn't kick us off with our affirmation. Look at me. Our affirmation is this: my actions reflect the woman I am becoming. Now, obviously, if you just change woman to your preferred pronouns, but my action reflect the woman I am becoming. And I love that for me. I love that for me. It's all about dedication, allowing yourself grace because listen, you've been operating in your life for God knows how well, obviously you know how long, but in the manner in which you are because either life, survival, and just things that you've picked up along the way that honestly aided you at some point but now is no longer serving for where you're looking to go and who you're becoming. So you have to let that go. So that also comes with giving yourself grace. All right, y'all. So be anchored in action. I love y'all. That's it for tonight. I'll see y'all tomorrow on my live for day 24. I can't believe, wow, day 24. That's crazy. But as I always do, I didn't do it in the beginning, but I like to close off with our affirmation, and it is my actions reflect the woman I am becoming. All right, y'all, that's it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and well, obviously to follow for more, so we can continue glowing together, y'all. I'm walking on this journey with everybody, and I'm like, if I can help somebody, um, then in turn I'm helping myself too. So you learn things, but if you don't practice it, you lose it. And I realize with affirmations, it's not enough to say the affirmation, but you have to put action behind it, and you have to remind yourself of it every single day. That's what I've realized. All right, I'll stop babbling. See you tomorrow.